contest is set for one fall. Introducing first at 48 carats of gold, fresh off the catwalk, Mr. Design Tyler Klein and the fashionista pro wrestling, Calvin Coulter.
Mr. Design Tyler Klein and the fashionista of pro wrestling Calvin Couture, the Runway, have made their way to high tension wrestling. Teaming together since 2019, these two have been impressing plenty of people in their journey to become the top tag team in the tri-state area.
Yes, fantastic tag team. But by the sound of that music, they're going to have their hands full. We got some legitimate businessmen coming out.
Their opponents on the two sides of U.S. Men's 23, wherever they hang their hats, Mr. Crummels and Sonny DeFarge.
Sonny DeFarge? Wait a minute. That's Brian Ace.
Brian Ace still hurting. His arm's still bothering him after a punishment he took in his debut singles match.
Victorious in that match, but you got to remember, Sonny DeFarge trained Brian Ace, so I guess bringing him to the ring for some up-close and personal lesson here. I mean, he's usually at ringside. It's just rare to see him without a camera.
I mean, if he's still hurting, maybe he should be back icing that shoulder. And I mean, I don't know why DeFarge would want him out here after he won his match. What point does he have to make? But I'm not going to try and delve into the mind and the psyche of DeFarge. Obviously, he's got a specific idea in mind. Who am I to question it?
Demanding that Brian Ace stand in their corner.
It's this dude, he can do to him whatever he wants.
So we're going to have Crummels and DeFarge here against the Runway in some tag team action.
But this is going to be an interesting matchup. These are, I mean, the cliched styles clash here.
What are they talking about? What?
You think they have different styles based on what they're wearing?
Just a bit, just a bit.
Their styles clash a bit?
It's really, really hot. It's really, really cute.
The Runway, of course, experts at fashion in the pro wrestling world and beyond, I'm sure would have something specific to say about the garb being worn by Crummels and DeFarge.
We're going to do a strut off right here.
Yeah, it's definitely a couple years old. We're going to have a strut off? Is it a walk off?
We're going to get 3 impartial judges. Okay. Whoever wins the match. Okay.
Is he saying whoever wins?
Who wins the match? But you got to lay down and get pinned. Loser has to lay down. Okay.
Whoever
It's a walk-off. It's a walk-off.
Whoever wins the walk-off just gets to pin the other?
It's a walk-off.
That's what it is?
It's a walk-off.
I mean, a handshake is a.
Brian Ace being told to grab some judges. I don't think we can get David Bowie for this.
You get to pick or we get to pick? I'll pick one. Okay. You pick one.
This night is the strangest professional wrestling show I've ever called.
This is not the strangest thing we've seen tonight. Like, why wouldn't this happen?
Not the strangest thing we've seen, but overall,
Oh, we have a judge?
the entire night has been like this.
Otar, fantastic judge.
All right, we've got a couple participants from the crowd to be judges here. All right, good for them.
And Brian Ace pulling double duty there.
And Brian Ace. All right, okay. I thought it was going to be fair and balanced.
It's okay. It's okay.
I could have been a judge. I'm just saying. I have experience.
All right. But, I mean, are you going to do it towards them? No. They're going to watch from over there. It's fine.
All right. It's a walk-off.
Now, do we have any music, or is it just
You see here.
no music
Working the
needed?
vest. Beautiful.
Whoa.
Oh, bit of a miscommunication there. That's going to lose some points in my book.
Definitely a bit of a deduction. Crummels, did he get some in his eye?
Yeah,
All right.
he didn't fully work. Oh, all right. Doing the unbutton. There we go. Look at the inner stitching, and that's very nice. Great turn.
Oh.
Again, another miscommunication. But the clothing still looks good.
All right, trying a different
Very
thing.
good.
All right.
It's good for the summer.
Was that it?
I mean,
First of all, the judges are
suspenders at this time of year.
They're not even walking towards the judges. They should have repositioned them. They're getting a score now?
We got a 5? 0? See, this is why I should have been a judge. The scale's on a 1 to 10. 1 is the lowest you can get. It's typical walk-off.
What criteria were they looking for to get judges here?
It's how well they work the floor, the way that they display the clothing.
No, I understand that, but what are the criteria for being a judge? How do they know that these people are qualified?
Sonny spinned around and pointed.
Aha. No, wait a minute. Look at
the
this.
Runway. Working the capes, fantastic.
Now these are
loving the camera, very nice.
We got a couple of ringers here, folks. All right. This is what they do. Professional wrestling is a side job for these two. They are professional runway artistes.
Didn't even fully use their time.
A 6? You say a 6? That's already higher than total.
This might be on a curve. A 9.
A 9?
Yeah, I agree with the 9. The way that the turn, they showed off the inside of the cape. A 10 for Brian Ace, a perfect score for the Runway.
What? Brian Ace giving a perfect score to the Runway, much to the chagrin of DeFarge.
This is a walk-off. You got to leave all alliances at the door.
Crummels incredibly
according to DeFarge, they are now going to lay down.
That's the rules here, and you know what? Give it to Crummels and DeFarge. They're going along. They're holding up their end of the deal.
That was a good walk-off, though.
All
it was
right.
a fantastic walk-off.
Okay, I guess we're moving right on to the gauntlet match
that's
after
this.
That's
going to be a cover.
Oh.
DeFarge in.
Now come on! They were supposed to lay down. That was the deal. That was the deal that was struck.
They completely broke the sanctity of the walk-off.
And here we go. Crummels and DeFarge both on the opposite corners.
Beautiful drop kick.
You know what? I think I'm seeing it. I think Crummels and DeFarge realized how off the rails this night has become, and they didn't want to short the people a spectacular tag team matchup, so they changed their mind, and I'm all for it now. Oh, wow.
Into the cover here. Great tag team action, though.
Oh.
Dropping the elbow.
Going for the cover.
You see that? Mr. Crummels did not allow the Runway to break up the pinfall. Just staying in control, but turned his back on Calvin Couture there.
Couture sending in the nasty shot. Now Tyler Klein tagged in. Here he comes. Into the corner.
Stringing them together now is the Runway.
Oh!
Oh, beautiful Enziguri.
Oh!
Leg lariat takeover into the cover. Only 2.
2 only. Crummels able to get out of there. But Tyler Klein in control. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Jawbreaker. Oh, so close.
Wait a minute.
So close.
Mr. Design holding on.
Yeah, you heard DeFarge say there's no tag rope. If there was a tag rope there, he could probably get a few more inches, would have made that tag.
1 count only. Tyler Klein absorbing that punishment and coming back with more. Crummels in a tough shot. And speaking of absorbing punishment.
Just brushing. Run away. Tag made.
Oh!
Sonny DeFarge in.
Drop toe hold in the wrong direction now. DeFarge coming up with a rising strike. Fireman's carry position.
DeFarge didn't see the tag be made.
Couture tagged in. Oh! Fashion forward. But not enough. Crummels in to break it up. That may have been it if Crummels was not close by.
Crummels sent to the floor. DeFarge in there all by himself.
Had a steam up and over onto the outside. Landing on the apron safely.
Shot right to the jaw.
Oh.
He's in the wrong side of town, though. Up high in the electric chair.
Crummels helping Couture up.
Oh, look at the power. Look at the power. Rolling in. Here comes
Here he
Crummels.
comes. Whoa! Huge double team maneuver. Finds the mark, goes for the cover. And Klein breaks up the pin by shoving Crummels directly into the pile there.
Tyler begging Mr. Crummels to get in there. Blocks the lariat. Oh! Up and over.
Modified Olympic slam with a pump handle added.
Going for it again.
What was that? Did he go for the eyes?
I think DeFarge went for the eyes.
Was that a bad angle? Holy smokes. Rolling DVD. And Brian Ace on the outside nodding in pleasure. In a happy to see his trainer on top of things here.
Saying, this is how you win a match
Wait a
legitimately.
minute.
Wait, schoolboy roll up. That's
Whoa!
it. The runway.
Whoa!
The runway steal it. DeFarge too distracted by his own student.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the Runway.
And Paul Bull makes it official. The Runway debuting here at High Tension Wrestling with a big win over an overconfident Crummels and DeFarge.
I don't think DeFarge taught the lesson to Brian Ace that he was hoping to teach him.
Oh, he taught him something. You gotta be kidding me.
Crummels and DeFarge going to take it out on Brian Ace. Mr. Crummels missed all of it.
Now, I'll tell you how enthralled I was in this match. I completely forgot to mention that this match was sponsored by Wrestling Shorts with Peter DeLong.
Oh, I hear that guy's pretty good.
Yeah, hey, I sponsored that match. I totally forgot to mention it. I totally forgot to plug myself. But I mean, look at it. It was fantastic action. I need to be.
You got to sponsor a match and a walk-off.
Yeah, that's great, and a walk-off. You're
That's
right.
money well spent.
Very good.